I'm Megan O'Leary, and this is your UFC Minute. As a fighter's wins begin to add up, the pressure to maintain momentum becomes a major factor. Every fighter who competes in the octagon will tell you that he will take a win by any means possible. But as one of the UFC's top strikers, this heavyweight star is taking the judges out of the equation, as he has used fists and feet to finish each of his opponents during his winning streak by way of spectacular knockout. That's it for today. Stay tuned for your next UFC Minute, and I'll see you at the fights.
All right, coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight showdown. Well, the crowd pops as this guy makes the walk to the octagon, and you can see why if you've watched film on him. This is a true mixed martial artist, plus skills in all areas, and figures to be a handful, really, for anybody in this division. Probably comfortable tonight anywhere the fight goes. Truly a well-rounded MMA fighter. You know, we trot that term out there a lot. This guy fits the bill.
This guy is a very well-rounded fighter. He does not mind standing or going to the ground, and this diversity makes him very unpredictable.
Well, what a pop from the crowd as this guy makes the walk. Such a well-rounded fighter, and you got to think when the opponent breaks him down on film, not a lot of weaknesses jump out of the video. This is a true mixed martial artist. May not stand out in any one area, but plus skills across the board. Probably comfortable just about anywhere this fight goes tonight.
He's an extremely well-rounded mixed martial artist. Fantastic stand-up, great wrestler, and very slick on the ground. He's worked hard to have world-class skills at every aspect of the sport, and there are very few, if any, holes in his game.
And now our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. So more than 15 years, the gap in age between these two fighters, with similar height and reach. Let's get it started. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 8 wins, no losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 243 pounds. Fighting out of Bushmills, Northern Ireland, Big Daddy. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a Muay Thai kickboxer and jiu-jitsu fighter, holding a professional record of 12 wins, 6 losses. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 243 pounds. Grandmaster. And with the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
Herb Dean has drawn the assignment here.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Well, the United Kingdom boasts some of the most passionate MMA fans in the world, and they have packed the nines tonight. Good to have you with us as we get underway here at the O2 Arena in London, England. All right, ready to go for round 1. As many of you know, this young man won his last fight by knockout. No TKO, flush knockout for him the last time out, and now he is getting a shot against a truly elite fighter in this division. The question is, when the challenges get stiffer, will his game raise up to that next level? Throughout his career, when the challenges have gotten tougher, he has raised his game. That is exactly the goal in front of him tonight.
Oh, he gets reversed. And back up to his feet.
Well, not a good look there. Oh!
This could be it. Body kick, look at that. Oh,
that's a big hook.
Hard left hook.
Back and forth we go. Oh, big left.
Beautiful left hand. Oh! He's in big trouble. Vicious combinations.
Under 3 minutes now to go in what has been a very fast-paced opening round here.
Big knee!
Oh! The jab followed by the right hand.
This could be it right here. Back to his feet again. Amazing.
Nice body kick there. Looks like it did stun him a little bit.
Wow! He's getting tagged. He hurt him with that hook.
Now goes in and secures the takedown.
Back to his feet again. Amazing. Nice shot.
Vicious combo there.
And another big shot.
Back and forth. Goes down again.
Nice leg kick.
Again, working off of that jab.
Oh, there it is again. Man, there's some power in those kicks. Wow! Wow, he is getting off some massive kicks.
Oh, huge shot there. How about that shin? 25 seconds to go here in round one.
And he reverses position. Back up again.
Blocks that strike. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
He's keeping busy here, connecting with a lot of punches. Look at that, he's timing that jab.
Round two is next. All right, so that's the end of the round. He got some things done offensively, but defense still an issue. And as such, the cut on his lip is only getting worse.
Let's take a look at it again here. And here another big shot lands and another knockdown. And here another clean shot lands and another knockdown. What an action-packed round. It looked like it almost ended on multiple occasions.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round here.
That last round was an... Oh! This fight is dangerously close to being stopped.
He's got him hurt here. Oh! He's out!
Beautiful knockout strike here for the victory.
Yeah, Joe, a near-perfect strike to end the fight and end the night for his opponent, who candidly may not have even seen that shot coming. So just the way he drew it up, exactly what he told us during fight week, played out here on fight night. He found a little opening in his opponent's defense and barged right through it to get the big knockout win. And there he is after a massive knockout here tonight. Near perfect execution and a seminal moment for him here in the octagon tonight. The official decision is in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Called a stop to this contest at 15 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Big Daddy.
So there he is, the man of the moment. Certainly maximized the showcase here tonight, Joe. He gets a big win by way of the knockout. Certainly kept the judges out of it here tonight. Perhaps some bonus money is coming his way, but there will be no wiping the smile off of his face tonight. He will party deep into the night with his friends, his family. A huge knockout turned in by that man here tonight, and he has set himself up for a huge fight now moving forward inside the octagon.
All right, we gotta get more accurate here. I wanna see high percentage shots. There we go, touch him up. Don't get hit, keep moving, and avoid strikes. Now I'm talking. That's precise. No. I don't think you missed one. Nice job. The name of the game is not getting hit. Block, slip, and parry. Let's see it. Good work. Nice block. Good block.
Coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight division collision. Well, the crowd pops as this guy makes the walk to the octagon, and you can see why if you've watched film on him. This is a true mixed martial artist, plus skills in all areas, and figures to be a handful, really, for anybody in this division. Probably comfortable tonight anywhere the fight goes. Truly a well-rounded MMA fighter. You know, we trot that term out there a lot. This guy fits the bill.
This guy is a very well-rounded fighter. You never know what he's gonna do. His striking is world-class, his ground game is excellent, and he mixes them up very well.
All right, so here he is, really, for my money, as accomplished a submission specialist and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioner as has crossed into the UFC in years. We'll see how quickly tonight he can get this fight to the ground and utilize his high-level submission skills. Outstanding choke game. A lot of different chokes in his repertoire. We'll see if he can get them going tonight.
This fighter is a world-class Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu artist. If he can get this fight to the ground, he will have an advantage there over almost everyone in the world.
And now our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. Well, how about the age discrepancy here? More than 15 years apart, with some differences in height and a similar reach. We send it inside the octagon. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 9 wins, no losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 243 pounds. Fighting out of Bushmills, Northern Ireland, Big Danny. And now here's his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a jiu-jitsu fighter, holding a professional record of 15 wins, 4 losses. He stands 6 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 239 pounds, fighting out of Los Angeles, California, Juggernaut. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
Herb Dean draws the assignment here in the heavyweight division. And we are underway. All right, ready to go with round 1. Shades of Vitor Belfort circa 2013 for this young man. He's won his last 3 fights, all of them by vicious knockout. We'll see if he can keep it going here tonight. Well, no issue finding his timing here. Nice series of strikes as he continues to land. All right, the first round is underway here. You gotta watch out for this fighter's powerful overhand punches can do damage from both sides. And even when fighters know what's coming, oftentimes they are unable to stop.
Big power
so
in that
good
hook.
with that hook, Joe.
Vicious combinations.
Oh, big left.
Tagged him.
Well, he continues to find his timing here. Series of strikes, they all land.
And a right behind it.
Oh, he left his head wide open to absorb that straight hand. He has shown a vulnerability here by leaning in right into his opponent's range. Yeah, looks a little wobbly on his feet. Oh!
This could be it right here. Back up.
He might be out.
Oh, he had it.
Oh!
This could be
Vicious
it.
combo there. That one appeared to stun him. Oh!
Beautiful knockout blow to finish the fight here.
Yeah, Joe, I'm not sure if that's the way he drew it up, but a huge result for him here tonight as he gets the win by way of knockout, and that's about as good a one-strike finish as we've seen here in the UFC in recent memory. I'm not even sure the opponent saw it coming, so a big, big win for him here tonight.
Let's take a closer look at that from a different angle. And here we see it one more time. Look at the timing in this shot. I mean, just stiff.
So a huge result and a seminal moment for him here tonight as he gets the big knockout win. That could hold up as one of the better KOs of the year.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 40 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Big Daddy.
So there's the man of the moment, just the way he drew it up here tonight as he gets his hand raised and does so emphatically by way of the KO. Perhaps some bonus money is coming his way at the end of the night. I'm not sure, still a few fights to go, but at the very least, you can be sure his next fight will be a big one, and he will celebrate deep into the night with his teammates, his coaches, and his friends after this monumental victory here under the bright lights tonight. All right, coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight showdown. All right, so here is this defensively gifted fighter, and certainly has some offense as well, but more often than not, that offense is set up by his sound defense. He uses movement beautifully, uses his defense to create offensive angles. This guy can stick and move with the best of the man, and even when you think you have him in a bad position, more often than not, swivels that head off of the center line and counters you right in the jaw. So an outstanding defensive striker, very good counterattacks, and a very interesting matchup in front of him tonight.
This guy is a very well-rounded fighter. He does not mind standing or going to the ground, and this diversity makes him very unpredictable.
This guy's wrestling is at such a high level. He's got the collegiate credentials to prove it, and figures to lean on the wrestling in this particular matchup tonight. So good at not just getting guys down, but controlling them once they're on the canvas. Even when the opponent knows what's coming, more often than not, they just can't stop this guy's shot.
This guy has devastating takedowns. The ability to get his opponent to the mat time and time again has proven to be one of the most effective tools in his arsenal.
And now our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. So more than 15 years, the gap in age between these two fighters, with similar height and some differences in reach. And now for the official introductions, the veteran voice of the Octagon is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 10 wins, no losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 243 pounds. Fighting out of Bushmills, Northern Ireland, Big Daddy. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a grappler, holding a professional record of 13 wins, 6 losses. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 224 pounds. Fighting out of Victoria, British Columbia, Canada, Pistol. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon is Herb Dean.
Herb Dean draws the assignment here in the heavyweight division. We are underway. All right, round 1 is upon us, Joe Rogan, and this man sold a lot of tickets here tonight. When you put together a winning streak like this, your fan will... Oh! The big right hand! Oh, he might be out. Oh, straight right. Oh! Oh, nice job staying busy. The offensive onslaught continues.
Tags him.
Oh!
Big right hand! Big left hand!
He's got him hurt here.
Oh, very nice. Big shots! Huge
How
left
good is
hand.
that left hand, Joe?
Oh, man. This could be it.
Now goes in and secures the takedown.
Into full guard. Back up. Really missed with that right hand.
How about that shin?
Oh, this could be it right here.
He's hurt.
What power that guy has in his hands.
Yeah, Joe, I'm not sure if that's the way he drew it up, but a huge result for him here tonight as he gets the win by way of knockout, and that's about as good a one-strike finish as we've seen here in the UFC in recent memory. I'm not even sure the opponent saw it coming, so a big, big win for him here tonight.
Check it out here. Boom! And he's out.
Well, what a moment for this fighter here tonight. A massive knockout on the sport's biggest stage. Seminal moment for that fighter tonight. We go to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 6 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Big Daddy.
So there's the man of the moment, just the way he drew it up here tonight as he gets his hand raised and does so emphatically by way of the KO. Perhaps some bonus money is coming his way at the end of the night. I'm not sure. Still a few fights to go. But at the very least, you can be sure his next fight will be a big one, and he will celebrate deep into the night with his teammates, his coaches, and his friends after this monumental victory here under the bright lights tonight.
To become a legend in the UFC, a fighter needs someone to push him to be great. McGregor had Diaz, Jones had Cormier, and Silva had Sonnen. Each series didn't just pit the best against the best, but it matched up rivals that had personal scores to settle. And when the octagon door shut, the bad blood reached a boiling point. Who will be the one to step up and put this feud to rest? Or give up bragging rights once and for all?
All right, coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight showdown. All right, so here he is making his way to the octagon for this unquestionably a rivalry fight here tonight. And this is not promotional hyperbole, folks. These fighters do not like each other. Tonight, in short order, they will close the octagon door behind them.
One thing to look out for from him is his low kicks. He throws them with devastating power. And if you can't defend against them, he will kick the legs right out from under you. It doesn't take too many before you start to lose speed and punching power.
So here is the longtime UFC heavyweight staple, Travis Hoppa Brown, former basketball player, and we're certainly glad he made the transition to mixed martial arts. Hasn't necessarily been dominant in the UFC, has taken his licks from the division's elite. No denying, though, the physical gifts and the athleticism of Travis Hoppa Brown. Better be mindful of those elbows up against the fence. Really patented that move for a lot of guys in the UFC, Joe. Travis Hoppa Brown in another heavyweight spot tonight.
Travis Hoppa Brown may be the most agile fighter in the UFC's heavyweight division, and proved in his victory over Alistair Overeem that he may have the best heart as well.
And now our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. So more than 10 years apart, these two fighters. Some differences in height and reach. All right, we send it inside the octagon to the veteran voice, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 11 wins, no losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 243 pounds. Fighting out of Bushmills, Northern Ireland, Big Daddy. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 24 wins, 9 losses, and 1 draw. He stands 6 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 255 pounds. Fighting out of San Diego, California, Travis Hoppa Brown! And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Mario Yamasaki.
Referee for this one is Mario Yamasaki.
You ready? You ready?
Well, good to have you with us, and right on time, I might add, as we get underway here at the O2 Arena in London, England. All right, so here we go. Round 1 is underway of this rivalry fight here tonight. Perhaps there will be a little bit of a feeling out process here. Both guys were trying to put the emotions out of the equation here tonight. But it is rival versus rival under the lights here tonight. Brown gets caught with that punch. Don't be afraid to get that head off the center line. All right, first round is underway, and you know what to look out for here. The powerful overhand punches. That is a big part of his game plan every time.
Oh, he tagged him with the left.
He's got him hurt here.
There's a nice inside leg kick. Big shot.
Lands a nice one, too.
Oh, what a leg kick.
How about that shin? That one appeared to stun him.
That hurt him. He's teeing off with some vicious shots.
Oh, big left. Trying to find a home for that right hand.
Nice. Big punches. Boom. Shin to the dome.
The left hook hits home. Using his jab effectively here, Joe.
Hit him hard with that hook.
There.
Oh, he's going for it here.
Trying to kick the leg out.
That one hurt.
And both guys really throwing with authority. Tags it with that uppercut. Back to the feet.
Nice leg kick.
Ooh, and he caught the kick.
Beautiful.
Looked like it did stun him a little bit.
This could be it right here. Hard Superman punch.
Oh, beautiful kick to the body there, and he just looks a little wobbly on his feet. Big
Beautiful
body shot
there, too.
Both guys landing with conviction now.
Oh, you heard him. He
Ooh,
lands a huge
big
knee.
He didn't miss with that uppercut. Under a minute to go.
Nice kick right there. It mixes it up with the kicks.
Another shot lands upstairs. He keeps finding a home for that shot.
Oh, big knee. He's hurt.
He's out.
Huge uppercut for the win.
Yeah, there's another one for the highlight reel, Joe, and that's probably as good a knockout as he's had in the UFC. Just a perfect shot to end the fight. Crowd absolutely loving it. Flush land to close out his opponent. I'm not even sure the other fighter saw it coming. So a big knockout for him here tonight on the biggest of stages.
And here's a different angle on it.
So a huge result and a seminal moment for him here tonight as he gets the big knockout win. That could hold up as one of the better KOs of the year.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mario Yamasaki has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 28 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Big Daddy.
Well, there have got to be few things sweeter, Joe, than winning a rivalry fight like this in the UFC, and you can see the celebration is on, and why not? Huge result for him here tonight.
All right, stand up only this time. I need you to knock your opponent down. More combos. We got our rhythm. Let's get that knockdown. Come on. Try it again. More strikes. Here we go. Let's get that knockdown now. Get back in there. Throw more punches. That's how you block. Beautiful combinations. Wow, you got heavy hands.
Hey everyone, I'm Megan O'Leary, and here's what you need to know for your UFC Minute. In mixed martial arts, if you're not evolving, you're losing. So, in an effort to make sure he continues on the right path to the top of the heavyweight division, this fighter announced this week that in order to keep building his skill set, he was packing his bags and leaving the gym where he got his start. That's it for today. Stay tuned for your next UFC Minute, and I'll see you at the fights.
All right, coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight showdown. So here he is, ladies and gentlemen, on the main card for the first time. No more prelims for this guy, and rightfully so, given the winning streak that he has put together. Now the question beckons, as the fights get bigger and the opposition gets better and his popularity grows, can the performance dovetail with that type of pressure? There are more eyeballs on him tonight. Bigger audience in the crowd. Can he deliver as he's done so many times in the past? Joe Rogan will find out in a few short minutes.
This guy is a very well-rounded fighter. He does not mind standing or going to the ground, and this diversity makes him very unpredictable.
So here is the bonus machine, the longtime heavyweight staple, the Super Samoan Mark Hunt. He's a powerful rhythmic striker, king of the walk-off knockout. You remember the fight with Bigfoot Silva in Brisbane back in 2013, still ubiquitously regarded as the greatest heavyweight fight in UFC history. Mark Hunt back under the bright lights tonight.
Apparently he worked tremendously hard on cardio for this camp.
Tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. So these fighters are just a year apart, some differences in height and reach as well. To get us started with the official introductions, we go inside to the veteran voice of the Octagon. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding professional record of 12 wins, no losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 243 pounds. fighting out of Bushmills, Northern Ireland, Big Daddy. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a kickboxer holding a professional record of 20 wins, 14 losses, 1 draw, and 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 265 pounds. Fighting in Sydney, New South Wales, Australia, Mark Super Samoa Paul! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
Herb Dean has drawn the assignment here.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Well, always great to be back in the Pacific time zone. We get underway here at the Honda Center in Anaheim, California. Good to have you with us for a night of UFC action. All right, round 1 underway here. This will be his first fight on the main card, so that bears watching here tonight. There's no denying just how successful he's been on the prelims, but now on the main card for the first time, undeniably the highest profile opponent and the best fighter he will have ever faced. He's got him right here.
Oh, he caught him with a power!
Huge right hand!
Hurt him with that uppercut. Oh, look at
The left hook hits home. Oh! How about that shin?
What a wild exchange!
Vicious combo there!
He is going after it here.
Shot to the body, turned back by Hunt. Oh, he lands yet another hook here. He's certainly landed several in this round and starting to find a home for it consistently. Got clipped with the right hand. Oh!
This could be it.
Under 3 minutes now to go in what has been a very fast-paced opening round here. So he holds on to him here, Joe, not doing too much, just looking to recover. Oh, he found the target there. That'll
big
work.
knee! He's hurt! This fight is dangerously close to being stopped.
He's got him hurt here.
Big power in that hook. Hurt him with that overhand.
Oh, big right hand there. Oh! Wow!
Up to his feet.
Oh!
He got hurt very, very badly.
Oh, big left.
This is crazy! Oh my goodness!
That one appeared to stun
He
him.
got tagged. He got hurt bad. Hard hook. Body kick, look at that.
Oh, uppercut lands, and he leaned right into that one, Joe. Left the head wide open there for the taking. Let's see if now that wakes him up a little bit and he learns to get those hands up. Under a minute to go in our opening round.
Nice. Misses a huge hook to the head.
Oh, tagged him with the uppercut. Well, he was setting up the hooks early and often tonight.
Oh! He is clearly in big, big trouble here.
Oh, he might be out. Knee to the body.
10 seconds to go here. Let's see what happens. Oh, another one.
So a strong 5 minutes down. All right, so that's the end of the round, and I'm not sure how he's dealing with the blood at this point in time. That lip has gotten really, really bad. There's blood in the mouth, and you got to think, Joe, this is upsetting his breathing pattern a little bit. And I would think if it gets any worse, the doctor's going to have to get in there and stop the fight.
And here, a perfectly placed punch results in a knockdown. And here's a devastating punch that results in a knockdown.
The lovely Brittany Palmer is with us.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Round 2 is underway.
That last round was an all-out brawl. If they continue like that in this round, someone's getting knocked out.
Straight right is there.
Wow! He's in trouble right now. Oh, very nice.
He didn't miss with that uppercut.
Yeah, these are, what did you say about my mother
right
punches?
to the target, Joe.
Cracks him there with the right hand. Big shot. Oh, he is just teeing off here. Oh.
He's got him hurt here. Big body shot.
Body.
Oh, huge shot there, lands flush.
Huge right hand shot that got him the victory.
Yeah, Joe, a near-perfect strike to end the fight and end the night for his opponent, who candidly may not have even seen that shot coming. So just the way he drew it up, exactly what he told us during fight week, played out here on fight night. He found a little opening in his opponent's defense and barged right through it to get the big knockout win.
And let's go to a different angle.
Well, what a moment for this fighter here tonight. A massive knockout on the sport's biggest stage. Seminal moment for that fighter tonight. Now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 19 seconds of round number 2. Going the winner by knockout, Big Daddy.
So first main card fight for him, and one of the better performances of his UFC tenure as he celebrates there with his coaches. His team believed as the fights got bigger and the stakes got higher, his performances would get even better. That is exactly the way it played out here in this one. All right, coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight showdown. A UFC champion back in 2005 and 2006. Here is the Pitbull, Andrei Arlovski. More than half of his 40-plus pro fights have come right here in the Octagon, where he first debuted at UFC 28 back in the year 2000. International Master of Sport in Combat Sambo. Actually first learned the art at the Police Academy. Andrei Arlovski back for more tonight.
This guy is a great striker. What he wants to do is land hard and early, get the respect of his opponent, and avoid any grappling exchanges.
So this young fighter making the walk here tonight, and he's a very entertaining fighter. He's very adept at staying in the pocket while avoiding significant damage coming back. Certainly, he's made a career of frustrating opponents, stays relaxed in there, leans on the defense, and uses that defensive movement to set up his own offense. You'll see him move that head off of the center line, counter beautifully, really more of a counter striker offensively. But his defense will wow you, even when the opposition feels like they have him in range. More often than not, they miss and land less than 25% of their significant strike attempts. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. More than 5 years apart, with some differences in height and a similar reach. Here once more is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 43 wins, 17 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 240 pounds. Fighting out of Chicago, Illinois. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC heavyweight champion, mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 13 wins, no losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 243 pounds. Fighting out of Bushmills, Northern Ireland, Big Danny. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon is Dan Mergliotta.
Dan Mergliotta, your referee.
You ready? You ready?
Dateline, Houston, Texas, always good to be back in the H-Town as we get underway here from Toyota Center. Well, this is as dangerous a striker as there is on the roster, especially here early, Joe. The majority of Andrei Arlovski's finishes have come in round 1. You can expect his opponent to be very weary of that reality here coming in tonight.
He's really doing a good job of controlling distance and getting off these shots.
All right, first round is underway, and I don't have to tell the avid fans, you gotta watch out for this fighter's powerful overhand punches. He does not discriminate, power from both sides, and a big part of his game plan, obviously, coming in here tonight. Leg kick checked by Arlovski.
Tags him, and he lands a very nice combination.
Ooh.
Knockout here early in the first.
Yes, sir, it goes into the books as a first-round win by knockout, near perfect execution. The technique was absolutely gorgeous, and again, when you catch a guy early, maybe you're getting him cold before he's had a chance to work up a sweat or even get into the fight a little bit. Those strikes can have a bigger effect, and it certainly did here tonight. So there he is as the celebration continues. A huge knockout for him here tonight. That could hold up as one of the better knockouts of the year.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliotta has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 21 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Big Danny.
So there's the man of the moment, just the way he drew it up here tonight as he gets his hand raised and does so emphatically. by way of the KO. Perhaps some bonus money is coming his way at the end of the night. I'm not sure. Still a few fights to go. But at the very least, you can be sure his next fight will be a big one, and he will celebrate deep into the night with his teammates, his coaches, and his friends after this monumental victory here under the bright lights tonight. right, coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight showdown. So as this young fighter makes the walk, you gotta think he's thinking strategically about how to get this fight to the ground to set up his guard passing abilities. Great technique, plus athlete as well, and really a guy who cuts the guard with the best of them to set up a dominant position on the ground. I think a lot of opponents are sort of freaked out by just how quickly this guy transitions between positions on the ground. No doubt his opponent has prepared. Sometimes you just can't simulate an athlete like this in training.
Stefan Struve comes from a Dutch kickboxing background and has a towering reach advantage over most of his opponents. He's also an extremely effective submission artist and ends a lot of his fights by locking in a choke.
Well, it's a rare skill for a fighter to be able to stand in the pocket and avoid taking significant damage. But if you've watched the film on this young fighter, that's exactly what he's able to do. He frustrates and exhausts his opponents, and he stays pretty relaxed because he's so defensively sound. He uses movement and defense to set up his offense. Consummate sticker and mover. He gets his head off of the center line, and even when you think you have him in a compromising position, more often than not, he's able to swivel that head and get out of harm's way.
He's an extremely well-rounded mixed martial artist. Fantastic stand-up, great wrestler, and very slick on the ground. He's worked hard to have world-class skills at every aspect of the sport, and there are very few, if any, holes in his game.
Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. Well, how about the age discrepancy here? More than 15 years apart, with big differences in height and reach. And now with the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a Muay Thai kickboxer, holding a professional record of 37 wins, 11 losses. Standing 7 feet tall, weighing in at 265 pounds. Fighting out of Beaverwick, the Netherlands, Stefan Skyscraper Struve! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the right corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 14 wins, no losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 243 pounds. Fighting out of Bushmills, Northern Ireland, Big Daddy. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Herb Dean.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Well, good to have you with us once again as the UFC returns here to the Honda Center in Anaheim, California, and we are underway. All right, here he is, ready to go for round 1 of a possible 3, and his opponent would be wise to get the guard up here early. This man has won his last 3 fights, all of them by flush knockout. Each knockout more impressive than the last. We'll see if he can keep it going here tonight. Landing a good series of strikes here. Outstanding knee there by Struve. All right, well, this guy's been all over social media in the weeks leading up to this big spot here tonight. He's trying to take his popularity to the next level, and there's no denying there is more hype on this fighter leading into this spot tonight because of the activity on social media. Let's see if he can get his hand raised yet again tonight. Oh, he connects there. Struve gets in the clinch.
Now he switches to double underhooks here.
And now trying to take the back. Lands a hip toss. Both fighters back to their feet now. Man, Joe, he continues to leave that head open. His opponent's got to be salivating at this point in time. That jab has been there all night. You got to get that head off the center line.
Oh!
Oh, he found the target there. That'll work.
He's mixing things up really well, too, from the hands to the kicks, the switching stances.
Both fighters exchanging the pocket here.
Oh, beautiful combination.
Kick to the body by the skyscraper, Stefan Struve.
Good job in landing this series of strikes here.
He pummels here, and now he's got double underhooks. Under 2 minutes to go.
Oh, reversal. And back up again.
Nice kick there by Struve.
Tagged him.
Oh, huge block.
Caught that one.
Oh, he might be out. The left hook hits home.
This could be it.
Blocks the shot. Kick lands for him there. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
Couldn't agree with you more.
Straight to the body by Struve.
He's tagging him.
Struve's lower jaw is just nasty at this point. Really swollen in that area now. Landed that left hook. Struve's got the tie clinch now. Round 2 next.
Let's take a look at some of the action here. And here's a nice kick to the body that lands. And here's another kick to the body. And here's one more perfectly placed kick to the body. Incredible striking on display in that round.
Okay, let's be tight with our positions. Let's look to get side control, work for that crucifix position.
Brittany Palmer doing fine work as usual.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway.
At the end of that round, his opponent was clearly hurt. He's going to look to start this round off fast and try to pick up where he left off.
Oh!
This could be it right here.
Combinations here. Oh! The skyscraper trying to finish.
Big left hand. He's got to be careful here.
Big body shot.
Body. Hard Superman punch.
Oh! He's got him hurt here. How about that shin?
These guys are swinging. Hard straight punch.
Oh! Huge shot there, lands flush. Well, he gets cracked to the head there, Joe. He continues to be vulnerable by leaning in. He's almost moving into the strike at this point in time. You got to get that head off the center line.
He's doing a great job of timing these shots.
Oh!
That one hurt.
Well, the offense has been there. He is landing some good shots, but not really stringing them together and putting combinations on his opponent. He's got to mix up his...
Oh, he's stunned again! He's got to be careful here. He's in trouble. Wow!
Now goes in and secures the takedown.
Nice reversal here. And he's back up again.
Well, he was a little bit lackluster in round 1. You can't say the same here in this second round. He has really picked up the pace, an uptick in the aggression and the output, and starting to find his range here in the pocket.
He's doing a great job of mixing things up here. Oh, man, look at him now.
He lands the kick to the body there.
Oh, he's getting some hip in that one. He's doing a really good job of timing these shots.
Timely defense there. Huge block for him.
Front kick to the body.
And there's that foot stomp.
Nice punch in the clinch.
15 seconds remain in the round. And now he's got the
He is in
top.
trouble. He's stunned.
What a round. All right, so there's the end of the round. The cut on his lip is only getting worse. We've kept an eye on it tonight. The cut man is going to have to do some work here to try to prevent that from becoming more of a factor here in this next round.
Here's a huge kick that stuns. And here's another devastating shot to the head that really does damage. Here we see a devastating punch that results in a knockdown. Big round.
Ariane Celeste doing work as usual.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway.
That last round was an all-out brawl. If they continue like that in this round, someone's getting knocked out. Tagged him.
Man,
Wow! He's clearly hurt. This fight is dangerously close to being stopped. He's out. He's out. Landed a gigantic kick for the knockout.
Yeah, Joe, knockouts don't get much more prettier or much more flush than that. Full force and full extension on the kick, and there was no chance after that, Joe. The fight was really over as soon as that kick made contact. An outstanding highlight for that young fighter here tonight.
Let's take a look at it from a different angle.
Well, hard to perform much better than he did tonight. A huge knockout under the lights. They'll be talking about that one for some time. All right, now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 43 seconds of the third round, declaring the winner by knockout, Stefan
So there's the man of the moment, just the way he drew it up here tonight as he gets his hand raised and does so emphatically by way of the KO. Perhaps some bonus money is coming his way at the end of the night. I'm not sure. Still a few fights to go. But at the very least, you can be sure his next fight will be a big one, and he will celebrate deep into the night with his teammates, his coaches, and his friends after this monumental victory here under the bright lights tonight. All right, coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight showdown.
Let's talk about power. Let's talk about yours and ours, the baby, the allowance. Let's talk about 100,000 kids raving and bouncing. Craving and drowning.
So here's the longtime UFC heavyweight staple, Mark Hunt. He has spent all of his career fighting the elites of the game. This is a powerful, rhythmic striker, still very much the king of the walk-off KO, Joe. You remember that fight with Bigfoot Silva, Brisbane, Australia, back in 2013. Still the stuff of legend, still ubiquitously regarded as the greatest heavyweight fight in UFC history. We'll see what Mark Hunt has left here tonight.
This fighter has outstanding footwork. He is amongst the best in the world at changing angles and always being in a position where he can land against his opponent, but he's out of range of his opponent's counterattacks.
Well, when we talk about sound defensive fighters, that conversation oftentimes begins with Dominic Cruz, but I'm going to enter this guy in the discussion because he sticks and moves with the best of them, gets the head off the center line, uses footwork and movement and defense to set up his own offense, and he stays so relaxed in there, Joe, because his defense is that sound and uses that defensive movement to create offensive angles. Very, very smart, sound defensive fighter who uses that to his advantage and figures to do that again tonight.
This guy has one of the best abilities to take a shot that I have ever seen in all my years of commentating on fights. His chin is truly world-class.
Hard tail of the tape for this heavyweight fight. So these fighters relatively close in age, just a year apart. Some differences in height and reach as well. All right, now for the particulars, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 25 wins, 16 losses, 1 draw, and 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 265 pounds. Fighting in Sydney, New South Wales, Australia, Mark Super Samoa. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. A mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 14 wins, 1 loss. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 243 pounds. Fighting out of Bushmills, Northern Ireland, Big Daddy. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Mario Yamasaki.
Mario Yamasaki, third man in the octagon for this one.
You ready? Let's go, come on!
Hunt gets caught for that punch. I mean, the hand speed, just absurd. Oh, how about the multiple strikes landing here? That is a serious offensive barrage. Huge block there.
We got tagged there. That one hurt. And there's a nice jab.
Well, that's not what you're looking for defensively. He moves right into that hook, and his opponent wisely lands it to the body there. He has been increasingly more susceptible to that strike. Let's see if that one gets his attention. Oh, and he goes to the hook now. It's good.
And he's looking for that left. Hard hook to the head. Nice shot.
Oh! Huge right hand!
That one hurt him badly. Oh! What a leg kick. He is going after it here.
Big body shot!
To the body.
Combinations here. Straight right, he misses. Using his jab effectively here, Joe. Huge shots there.
Hard left hand. He is getting off some huge punches here.
The left hook hits home. That knee might have landed there. Right on the button. And both guys really throwing with authority.
Struggling for position in the clinch.
Nice punch by Hunt. Oh, left hook to the head, it's blocked. Lands to the body.
Good punch.
Hunt's lower jaw now, Joe, starting to show some signs of swelling.
Hit him with the jab.
Switching stances here. Hunt gets caught with that punch. He'd be wise to get those hands up, Joe. Oh, misses with the jab. The uppercut lands for him,
big
Joe.
Uppercut.
Well, so an early lead for him here tonight. He came out aggressively, and that decision has certainly paid off. Good start to round one. So we cross the 30-second mark in our opening round. Hunt's got the tie clinch, Joe. This could be trouble.
He transitions to the tie clinch.
Good volume of knees here by Hunt. Double underhooks in the clinch. 5 minutes in the books.
Way to finish the round. Nice. Way to go. Listen, you almost had him finished, but the round came at the end. Now let's start this next round off and fit.
Let's take a look at it again here. Let's look at it from a different angle. Let's see it one more time.
Thank you very much. Ariane Celeste is here. All right, round two. Oh, he just continues to land with a high volume of strikes here. Not unlike the previous round, Joe, and at least if his body language is any indication, he is not slowing down whatsoever.
Oh! Nice leg kick.
Oh! He's got him hurt here.
He clipped him.
Whoa! Oh, he might be out. Wow! Oh! Oh, straight right. Oh, another crisp jab lands flush. Nice way to keep the opponent at distance there. Beats a big knee.
Exchanging knees here in the clinch.
Once again, employing the knee. All right, so another stiff jab there.
Oh, he's stunned again.
He's got him hurt here.
This fight is dangerously close to being
Both of
stopped.
these guys going all out. High action fight here. Oh! Huge shot there, lands flush. That one appears to stun him.
We got hurt bad. This could be it. Oh!
Strong defense there to block the shot. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there.
Oh, he missed that kick.
Oh!
He's hurt. He's hurt. He's very wobbly. He's trying to hang on.
Now goes in and secures the takedown.
And he gets reversed. Back up. Oh, that was a big left hand he connected with. Oh, he's hurt. This could be it right here. Oh, he's getting tagged. Oh, he tagged him with the left. Oh! He threw an incredibly large volume of strikes, but this last one was the big one that landed for the knockout.
Yeah, there's another one for the highlight reel, Joe, and that's probably as good a knockout as he's had in the UFC. Just a perfect shot to end the fight. Crowd absolutely loving it. Flush land to close out his opponent. I'm not even sure the other fighter saw it coming. So a big knockout for him here tonight on the biggest of stages. Well, what a moment for this fighter here tonight. A massive knockout on the sport's biggest stage. Seminal moment for that fighter tonight. Here is Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Referee Mario Yamasaki is called to stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 34 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Big Daddy.
So there's the man of the moment, just the way he drew it up here tonight as he gets his hand raised and does so emphatically by way of the KO. Perhaps some bonus money is coming his way at the end of the night. I'm not sure. Still a few fights to go. But at the very least, you can be sure his next fight will be a big one, and he will celebrate deep into the night with his teammates, his coaches, and his friends after this monumental victory here under the bright lights tonight.
I'm Megan O'Leary, and this is your UFC Minute. This weekend, we brace for a crucial matchup, which is expected to shake up an entire division. To get into position for a world title shot, this fighter has fought tooth and nail against the best the heavyweight division has to offer. And while getting into a #1 contenders match is sweet enough, if this fighter beats his heated rival to earn that shot at the belt, the victory would be even more satisfying. That's it for today. Stay tuned for your next UFC Minute, and I'll see you at the fights.
All right, coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight showdown. All right, so here he is, folks. This fighter has been all the rage of late, but tonight what stands in front of him, a legitimate rivalry fight. He's been talking a lot of smack here during fight week. He does not like his opponent, and the same can be said reciprocally. His opponent doesn't like him either. Tonight, they close the octagon door behind him.
This fighter has outstanding footwork. He is amongst the best in the world at changing angles and always being in a position where he can land against his opponent, but he's out of range of his opponent's counterattacks.
So he's coming up on 60 pro MMA fights. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. Here he is, the former K1 World Grand Prix champion, Alistair Overeem. To this point, the UFC Gold has eluded him, but he continues to prove with a razor-sharp focus that he can still contend deep into this mixed martial arts career. And Joe, as far as heavyweight finishers go, I'm not sure any man has a better, more versatile resume than the ring.
Alistair Overeem, the former Strikeforce heavyweight champion, the former Dream heavyweight champion, and the former K1 heavyweight Grand Prix champion, is one of the most decorated fighters in the history of mixed martial arts.
And now our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. So a more than 5-year gap between these two fighters when it comes to the age. Some differences in height and reach. Now to get us started, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buck.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 15 wins, 1 loss. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 243 pounds. Fighting out of Bushmills, Northern Ireland, Big Daddy. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. A mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 52 wins, 25 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 265 pounds. Fighting out of Amsterdam, the Netherlands, Alistair Overeem. And with the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
Herb Dean draws the assignment here.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go. All right, so here we go. Round 1 is underway of this rivalry fight here tonight. Perhaps there will be a little bit of a feeling out process here. Both guys were trying to put the emotions out of the equation here tonight. But it is rival versus rival under the lights here tonight. Well, it's one thing to have length, it's another thing to use it, and he does it as well as anyone. Nice kick there by Overeem. Yes.
He got tagged there.
He blocks the punch. Well, he established the jab early and going right back to the well here.
Oh! This could be it! Oh, look at this! Who saw that coming? Oh, very nice.
How about that shin? Oh, straight right.
Oh! Devastating left hook!
He's got him right here.
Vicious combinations.
Beautiful body shot
there, too.
The left hook hits home. this point in time. That jab has been there all night. You've got to get that head off.
Right to the liver. He got nailed in the body. He is in big trouble here.
Big body shot.
To the body. Head kick. Big
Huge
shot with the left. Look at this takedown. Back up. Kick to the body. He's hurt. He is in big trouble here. He's wincing in pain. Huge right hand.
Good right hand. Big knee to the body.
Oh, big knee.
Oh, narrow right hand.
He transitions to full mount. Armbar. He's got a submission. He's got the arm here. Now he's going to throw his leg over. Looks like he's got that armbar locked in tight. Throw the leg over the face. I believe he's in all kinds of trouble now.
Horn sounds for the end of round one. Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up.
And here we see some beautiful submission offense here. Let's look at that from another angle. And let's get a better look at it from a different angle.
Brittany Palmer is in the building doing work as usual. Second round underway.
At the end of that round, his opponent was clearly hurt. He's going to look to start this round off fast and try. Oh, he is hurt.
Oh, big left.
This is crazy. Oh, my goodness.
Combination there by Overeem.
Oh, big left punch. This could be it right here. Oh. He is going after it here.
Oh!
Oh, he got clipped there. He got hurt. Oh, another one.
Overeem gets back up, but he looks wobbly.
Push him again. He's hurt. He's hurt.
Oh!
Oh, he's stunned again.
He's got him hurt here.
Nice takedown. Back up to his feet.
Going orthodox now.
We're seeing Alistair Overeem really find the timing with those knees. Oh, he's hurt again! He is clearly in big, big trouble here. Oh, he hurt him again. He hurt him. Beautiful body shot there, too. He hurt him again. He is rocked. Oh, he's out. He's out.
And just like that, the fight is over.
What power that guy has in his hands.
Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight.
Great angle here. Bam! Nighty-night.
And there he is, all smiles. What a huge knockout he turned in here tonight. That is one they'll be talking about for some time. The official decision is now in. Here's Bruce Buffer.
After this contest, at 2 minutes, 51 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Big Daddy.
Well, there have got to be few things sweeter, Joe, than winning a rivalry fight like this in the UFC. And you can see the celebration is on, and why not? Huge result for him here tonight.
everyone, I'm Megan O'Leary, and here's what you need to know for your UFC Minute. It's an old fight game adage that fans love nothing more than a knockout. If that's the case, then they will love this heavyweight banger, who was celebrated today for delivering the most knockouts in UFC history. A record achieved thanks to his devastating prowess in the octagon with his fists, feet, elbows, and knees. That's it for today. Stay tuned for your next UFC Minute, and I'll see you at the fights.
All right, punches only this time. Let's see some combos. There we go, make them pay there. Great combination, keep that up, put the pressure on him. You fight like that, nobody can touch you. We gotta get more accurate here. I wanna see high percentage shots. There we go, touch him up. Nice distance. Perfect. Beautiful speed. Get out of there. That's it, precision. I don't think you missed one. Nice job. Now we're working on punch accuracy. I want you to land at a high percentage. That's perfect. Pinpoint. There we go, nice shot. That's how you land shots.
I'm Megan O'Leary, and this is your UFC Minute. We've seen some of the top fighters in the world go from relatively unknown to some of the biggest names in the sport. There's a big difference between being a successful fighter in the UFC and being a star. But this fighter has clearly found the formula to be both, as several impressive wins in the octagon have seen him make his way up the heavyweight ladder and capture the imagination of fans eager to see him perform on the sport's biggest stage. That's it for today. Stay tuned for your next UFC Minute, and I'll see you at the fights.
All right, coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight showdown. All right, so here is this defensively gifted fighter, and certainly has some offense as well, but more often than not, that offense is set up by his sound defense. He uses movement beautifully, uses his defense to create offensive angles. This guy can stick and move with the best of the man, and even when you think you have him in a bad position, more often than not, swivels that head off of the center line and counters you right in the jaw. So an outstanding defensive striker, very good counterattacks, and a very interesting matchup in front of him tonight.
This guy has nasty arm bars and leg locks. It is his specialty, and if he gets a hold of a limb, you either tap or it snaps.
Well, when we talk about sound defensive fighters, that conversation oftentimes begins with Dominic Cruz, but I'm going to enter this guy in the discussion because he sticks and moves with the best of them, gets the head off the center line, uses footwork and movement and defense to set up his own offense, and he stays so relaxed in there, Joe, because his defense is that sound and uses that defensive movement to create offensive angles. Very, very smart, sound defensive fighter who uses that to his advantage and figures to do that again tonight.
This guy has some of the best defense I've ever seen inside the octagon, and they say that defense is the best offense.
Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. So more than 15 years, the gap in age between these two fighters. Some differences in height and reach. Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, a referee in charge of the octagon is Herb T. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 42 wins, 8 losses. He stands 6 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 250 pounds. Fighting out of Moscow, Russia, Alexander Dragovota. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 16 wins, 1 loss. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 243 pounds. Fighting out of Bushmills, Northern Ireland, Big Daddy.
You've been given your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves, let's make it official.
They touch him up, and we are underway.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round 1. All right, ready to go for round 1, and it's hard not to harken back to his last appearance. A huge knockout victory for him that set up this particular showcase here tonight. Can he keep the momentum going, work his way towards that top 10, and register another knockout? His fan base is swelling. He is more popular than ever after a big knockout win his last time out. Volkov gets caught with that punch.
High kick! He hurt him! He is in trouble. Attempts a big hook to the head, but misses. Oh! Oh, both men exchange.
And now that jab starting to get established.
There's a nice inside leg kick.
How about that chin? Volkov gets hit with a kick here. Let's see how he responds.
Nice.
Joe, huge block there. The defense is holding up.
Good inside leg kick. Tagged him.
Lands an outside leg kick of his own. Working out of that southpaw stance.
Nice hook there.
Huge block there.
Blocking all the shots coming towards his head. Oh, beautiful right hand.
Well, he eats a punch to the head there, Joe, and he would be wise to get his head off of that center line. It's almost as if he's moving straight into that punch. Oh, beautiful straight left hand. Man, that cut is only getting worse. Canvas cleanup guy's gonna be busy. And another kick. Trying to establish that jab once again.
Look at that, he's timing that jab. Very nice uppercut.
Oh, roundhouse kick. Add that to his highlight reel.
Huge uppercut, misses.
Visibly limping here. "45 seconds to go here in round one." Oh, he connects there. Big right hook coming, it's blocked.
Wow.
20 seconds left.
That one hurt.
Volkov gets caught with that punch. He's treading water now. Gotta find a way to move those feet.
And that's what started everything off, that beautiful jab. And here's another punch that sneaks through. And here's another perfectly placed punch. Incredible striking on display in that round.
Brittany Palmer with us.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway.
Starting off this round, you gotta think he's probably still hurt from that last round. He's gonna want to move and avoid taking damage early.
Nice jab. Oh, huge block. Well, Joe keeping his opponent at distance with that effective jab. Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. Oh! He's got him hurt here. Oh! And he lands a big right hand.
Nasty combinations here.
Oh, look at him snap off the jab. That's pretty to watch. Beautiful employment of the jab here. Lands the jab.
Oh, combination. Nice leg kick. Big Superman punch.
Volkov's lower jaw is extremely swollen now.
Huge uppercut.
Joe. Big right hand there.
He hurt him with that hook.
Oh!
He's very wobbly. He's trying to hang on. Hard straight punch.
Well, he is has really picked up the pace here in round 2. Much more aggressive than we saw in round 1, and now starting to find himself in the pocket. Try to establish that jab.
Oh, he's limping.
Volkov gets caught with that punch. Don't be afraid to get that head off the center line.
Really threw a lot of power into that uppercut, but missed.
That punch will work right through the guard. Oh, he blocked that offense, Joe. How about that chin? Well, I know he's confident in his chin, Joe, but he left his head wide open for that returning hook there. He would be wise to start moving his feet, get on the tips of his toes, and figure out a way to get that head off the center line and out of harm's way. Oh, and he connects there. Timely defense there. Huge block for him.
There's a left hand.
Oh, a lot of volume here. Good series of strikes there. That uppercut will work. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there.
Couldn't agree with you more.
Oh, clipped him with the jab.
Nice. Very nice. He's doing a great job of timing these shots.
And that's the end of round number 2.
Let's see some of the action here. And here's another clean shot that lands. And another perfectly placed strike. Really excellent striking being displayed in that round.
Good, good. You're looking great. Let's start finishing strong. Your kicks are landing everywhere.
Ariane Celeste on hand.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway.
That last round was absolutely insane. Both guys hurt on multiple occasions. If they continue it this way in this round, someone's gonna get knocked out.
Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight.
Oh!
Oh, a huge block there. And both guys really throwing with authority. Man, has he been masterful on the feet this evening, and every
good right hand on the top. He's hurt! He's hurt! He's hurt!
Oh!
This could be it right here.
Oh, he might be out. He didn't miss with that uppercut.
Oh! What a leg kick!
Volkov's face is a hot mess, man. That cut on his cheek is getting worse by the minute and worse with every strike landed by his opponent. Right back to the jab and snaps the head back yet again. Straight right is there.
Really? Oh! This could be it! Big left hand! He's on it! That was a huge right hand for the victory.
Yeah, Joe, I'm not sure if that's the way he drew it up, but a huge result for him here tonight as he gets the win by way of knockout, and that's about as good a one-strike finish as we've seen here in the UFC in recent memory. I'm not even sure the opponent saw it coming, so a big, big win for him here tonight.
Let's see that again. I mean, just stiff.
And here once more, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 6 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Big Daddy.
So there's the man of the moment, just the way he drew it up here tonight as he gets his hand raised and does so emphatically by way of the KO. Perhaps some bonus money is coming his way at the end of the night. I'm not sure, still a few fights to go, but at the very least, you can be sure his next fight will be a big one, and he will celebrate deep into the night with his teammates, his coaches, and his friends after this monumental victory here under the bright lights tonight. right, coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight showdown. So as this young fighter makes the walk, you gotta think he's thinking strategically about how to get this fight to the ground to set up his guard passing abilities. Great technique, plus athlete as well, and really a guy who cuts the guard with the best of them to set up a dominant position on the ground. I think a lot of opponents are sort of freaked out by just how quickly this guy transitions between positions on the ground. No doubt his opponent has prepared. Sometimes you just can't simulate an athlete like this in training.
Stefan Struve comes from a Dutch kickboxing background and has a towering reach advantage over most of his opponents. He's also an extremely effective submission artist and ends a lot of his fights by locking in a choke.
Well, it's a rare skill for a fighter to be able to stand in the pocket and avoid taking significant damage. But if you've watched the film on this young fighter, that's exactly what he's able to do. He frustrates and exhausts his opponents, and he stays pretty relaxed because he's so defensively sound. He uses movement and defense to set up his offense. Consummate sticker and mover. He gets his head off of the center line, and even when you think you have him in a compromising position, more often than not, he's able to swivel that head and get out of harm's way.
This guy has outstanding defense, and having that type of skill, knowing that you can protect yourself and yet still land devastating blows of your own, it is a distinct advantage.
And now our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. Well, how about the age discrepancy here? More than 15 years apart, with big differences in height and reach. All right, now for the introductions, we go to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds of the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a Muay Thai kickboxer, holding a professional record of 43 wins, 12 losses. Standing 7 feet tall, weighing in at 265 pounds. Fighting out of Beaverwork, the Netherlands, Stefan Skyscraper Struve! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. A mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 17 wins, 1 loss. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 243 pounds. Fighting out of Bushmills, Northern Ireland, Big Danny. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Mergliata.
So Dan Mergliata shares the cage.
Ready? Ready?
Round 1. All right, so here we go with round 1. This young contender has won his last 3 fights, and as many of you know, each knockout more impressive than the last. He'll try to extend the knockout streak here tonight to continue his path toward title. Oh! He's got him hurt here. Oh, straight right.
Oh, he's going for it here.
Oh, and there's a kick now to the body. That one blocked by Struve.
Jab.
So unguarded right into the pocket, and as such, he leans right into that uppercut, left the head wide open, and I'm not sure how many more of those, Joe, he's going to be able to take. Let's see if he gets the hands up, tries to circle out, and get that head off the center line.
See, it's not just his speed, it's speed with proper technique, and that's one of the things that makes him so dangerous, and an arsenal of information when it comes to movement.
Oh, man, that cut is getting worse. Absolutely nasty.
And he pummels out of it.
Struve gets the double underhooks. Big power shot there. Well, you've got to admire the effort. He's still striking, he's still landing, but the gas tank is basically on empty. Let's see if he can preserve it here moving forward.
Oh, both men exchange.
Staying busy here in the clinch.
And he's checking every single one of those.
Body kick now by the skyscraper, Stefan Struve.
Looking to feint with that punch.
Now mixing one into the body. How about that shin?
They are trading strikes here. This is an incredible exchange.
He's got him hurt here.
Beautiful body shot there, too. Oh, and he eats a shot. Oh, very nice. Went for the head kick.
Looking with the jab.
He connected with another uppercut. He's landed a few big ones so far here.
Yeah, I'd agree with you, Joe. As soon as he went to the uppercut early in this fight, he has found a location for it. Struve gets the takedown there.
He's back to his feet, but he's hurt.
Watch the shot here, Joe. Oh, effective use of the jab.
This could be it right here. He's in big, big trouble. Hard straight punch. Oh, another one.
Final seconds of round one.
Big shots.
What an end to round one. All right, and there's the horn, and you hear the collective sigh from the crowd. They're all watching that lip, and we're monitoring it as well. Nasty, nasty gash. It's only getting worse by the moment. Doctor called in here. We'll see if he stops the fight.
And here's a nice shot, lands perfectly. And here's another clean shot that lands. And another perfectly placed strike.
Brittany Palmer in the building.
Okay, you ready? Round two. Ready?
All right, round two.
That last round was absolutely insane. Both guys got rocked. If they continue at that pace, someone's going to sleep in this round.
Oh, he found the target there. That'll work. Blocks that strike.
He got tagged there.
Struve's lower jaw could not look much worse, Joe. Extremely swollen at this point in time. We'll keep an eye on it as this fight moves forward.
Big kick to the liver. He's hurt.
Well, there's no denying his credentials as a striker, but he felt like more often than not in the UFC. Oh!
Oh, he's hurt. He's hurt bad.
Struve gets tagged by that stiff jab. Defense not there for him.
Another shot. He's hurt bad. This could be it.
Struve goes for the clinch now, Joe. He was stunned. Now let's see if this gives him time to recover.
Nice takedown. He's got an arm triangle. He's looking for the arm triangle here, and what he wants to do is he wants to push his opponent's arm to the side, wrapping his arms around his opponent's neck, secure the arm in position with his neck, shift his hips, get his weight down, and squeeze.
And there's
for the tap. Got caught in the choke and didn't have the time to tap.
Yeah, Joe, I'm not sure if I'm most impressed with the setup or ultimately the technique to finish off the choke there, but his opponent showing off his patented toughness wasn't willing to tap, so ultimately he goes to sleep. A huge result that we are just digesting here tonight.
And one last time, super tight choke, and he's out. And one more time, nice technique here on this submission.
So a seminal moment for him here tonight, Joe Rogan, as he gets the win by way of submission. Certainly one of the bigger wins of his career, and as big a statement as he could have made here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliata has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 16 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by submission due to an arm triangle choke, Stefan Struve.
Well, at this point, all that is left is the celebration, and it's nice to see this fighter sharing a moment with his coaches and training partners after the big submission win here tonight. He had no shortage of naysayers coming in. A lot of people said he couldn't come in here and submit a foe of this quality. Well, that should mute the masses a little bit. That should set him up for a big fight moving forward. Tonight, though... All right, so an interesting stylistic clash in front of this young fighter here tonight. You gotta think he's trying to figure out how best to get this fight to the ground and use his ability to pass. This guy cuts the guard with the best of them. Great technique, but also a plus athlete, and he's not afraid to lean on that athleticism and do some unorthodox things to better position himself on the ground.
Stefan Struve is a towering, almost 7-foot-tall monster with great striking and beautiful submission technique. He uses his height well on the feet and on the ground, and when he wraps one of those long arms around your neck, it's like a python.
So this young fighter making the walk here tonight, and he's a very entertaining fighter. He's very adept at staying in the pocket while avoiding significant damage coming back. Certainly, he's made a career of frustrating opponents, stays relaxed in there, leans on the defense, and uses that defensive movement to set up his own offense. You'll see him move that head off of the center line, counter beautifully, really more of a counter striker offensively. But his defense will wow you, even when the opposition feels like they have him in range. More often than not, they miss and land less than 25% of their significant strike attempts. Hard tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. So more than 15 years, the gap in age between these two fighters, with big differences in height and reach. Now to get us started, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a Muay Thai kickboxer holding a professional record of 43 wins, 12 losses. He stands 7 feet tall, weighing in at 265 pounds. Fighting out of Beaverwick, the Netherlands, Stefan Skyscraper! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. A mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 17 wins, 1 loss. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 243 pounds. Fighting out of Bushmills, Northern Ireland, Big Daddy. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Mergliata.
Dan Mergliata.
Ready? You ready?
Here we go. All right, round 1 is underway. Capacity crowd on hand to see this young man, and why not? Have you seen the highlight reel? This man has put together one of the best knockout streaks this division has ever seen. His goal tonight, to extend it in the biggest fight of his life. All right, so here we go with round 1. There is no denying just how much power this fighter has in his kick. So let's see how early he chooses to attack with it. Does he go low to the leg? Does he go high to the head? Let's see how the early portions of this fight play out. Oh, he connects there. He blocks the punch. Oh, multiple strikes landing here. He has certainly found the range here in this round.
Tags him.
Struve gets hit with a kick. That one appeared to land flush. Oh, beautiful kick to the body there, and he just left himself wide open for that strike. Very vulnerable by leaning in, keeping the guard high to allow for an opening down low. Well, it took him a little bit of time to find his timing, find the range. He has found it now. He continues to connect with a series of strikes.
He pummels out of double underhooks.
Oh, he found the target there, Joe. Nice punch. Struve's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling. And now trying to take the back.
Looking for the choke. He drops down for it. That choke is deep. This is getting tighter and tighter. He might have to tap. Outstanding. Set it up, close it off, got the choke for the tap.
Well, yeah, Joe, he told us during fight week he's been working dutifully on his submission game, and he was going to look for an opening here tonight. Safe to say he found one. Near perfect setup on the choke. It was sunk in deep, and his opponent had no choice but to tap out or go to sleep.
And here we can see it again. That's a real tight choke here. And here we see it again. Beautiful submission victory.
So there he is, your winner by submission. That is a finish they will likely be talking about for some time. Big win, major statement made to the rest of this division. Bruce Buffer now with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Bergliata has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out,
Well, the celebration is on in the corner after the big submission win here tonight. He told us during fight week that he needed to prioritize a finish here. Decisions were not going to be enough to take his career where he wants to take it, and expeditiously. So, gets the submission tonight. Now the celebration is on. There got to be few things. And now our tail of the tape for this heavyweight.
You ready? You ready?
And we're underway at United Center here in Chicago, Illinois. All right, here we go with round one. His knockout streak really has been the stuff of legend, knocking out contenders left and right. He's won his last 3, all of them by flush knockout. Shades of Vitor Belfort back in 2013. We'll see if he can keep it going here tonight. Struve gets caught with that punch. His chin is held up thus far. Got to shore up the defense here, though. Damaging strike there. Nice body kick there.
Caught him with a punch.
Oh, man, that cut is nasty. And now that jab starting to get established. Nice punch by Struve.
Hit him with the Superman punch.
They continue to exchange. That's a clean left right there, Joe. Offensive fight, nice job to block the shot there.
He's keeping busy here, connecting with a lot of punches. Huge left shot. Clean overhand. Oh! That one hurt.
Pretty good jab there, Joe. That shot is blocked by Struve. Well, the strike lands, but just not doing a whole lot of damage because his stamina is low. While the body was wide open, his opponent took advantage. Kick to the body lands flush. He's going to have to make some adjustments here moving forward.
Oh, beautiful kick there. Big straight punch.
The left punch is true, now the right hand. And here he is back in familiar territory in the clinch. Oh, nice technique to get the trip takedown, Joe. He missed with that jab attempt there. Oh!
Position. Body kick, look at that. Hurt him with that Superman punch.
Well, Joe keeping his opponent at distance with that effective jab. Nice liver shot lands.
Big Superman punch. Oh!
Oh, he might be out.
He's got to be careful here. Huge uppercut misses.
We got to fight, folks.
Oh!
Final seconds of round one. Oh, nice jab by Struve.
Wow. Things just got real interesting.
Okay, everything's gonna be fine. Listen, I need you to keep your hands up. We've been here before.
Excellent strike here, lands on target. Here's a devastating kick that results in a knockdown.
Brittany Palmer doing fine work as usual.
Okay, you ready? Round 2. Ready?
All right, round 2.
Look for him to go on the attack early in this round to try to... Oh! He's locked!
Oh, straight right. Wow! Oh! Well, it seems as though there comes a time in every fighter and striker's life where you need to make some... Whoa!
Landed a huge kick for the knockout.
Yeah, Joe, knockouts don't get much more prettier or much more flush than that. Full force and full extension on the kick, and there was no chance after that, Joe. The fight was really over as soon as that kick made contact. An outstanding highlight for that young fighter here tonight.
And let's go to a different angle.
Bruce Buffer has the official.
Ready? You ready?
All right, with that, we are underway. Good to have you with us, as always, as we broadcast live tonight from United Center in Chicago, Illinois. All right, here he is, ready to go for round 1 of a possible 3, and his opponent would be wise to get the guard up here early. This man has won his last 3 fights. Wow!
He's in big, big trouble here. Good right hand over the top. He's hurt. He's hurt. He's hurt.
Oh! Unbelievable. And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands.
He's teeing off with some vicious shots.
Oh!
Good defense there.
Well, it's one thing to have length, it's another thing to use it, and he does it as well as anyone. Nice kick there by Struve.
Clean punch.
Oh, he's got double underhooks here in the clinch. Good spot to be.
And pummels under and out of double underhooks.
Under 3 minutes remain in round 1.
Good takedown defense.
Oh, that's a damaging strike there, Joe. I mean, the hand speed, just absurd.
That one hurt.
Well, he's playing with fire here, Joe. He continues to be vulnerable to that jab by almost leaning into it right into his opponent's range. Gotta find a way to move those feet and ultimately get that head off of the center line.
He's doing a great job of mixing things up here, keeping it unpredictable.
How about that shin?
Good combination so far from both men.
Oh, and he tags him with the straight, beautifully placed there by Struve. That landed.
Oh, he's hurt! He's hurt!
He's got him hurt here.
Oh, very nice.
Oh, he might be out.
What a wild exchange!
Big body shot.
Body.
Oh! Big right hand.
Huge hook that got him the victory.
Yeah, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there, Joe. Landed flush, and I'm not even sure the opponent really saw it coming. So back to the drawing board for him, but for the winner, this is certainly exactly what he was looking for here tonight.
Let's see that again from another angle. Great angle here. Boom! And that's all she wrote.
So a seminal moment for him here tonight as he gets the huge knockout victory. That could hold up as one of the better knockouts of the year. Now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliata has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 15 seconds of the very first round, declaring the winner by knockout, Big Daddy.
So just the way he drew it up here tonight, what a monumental moment and knockout to get his hand raised here tonight. He kept the judges out of it. He has certainly set himself up for a major opportunity here moving forward. But you can be sure tonight is about this knockout. He'll be celebrating deep into the night with his friends, his family, his coaches. Congratulations on a big KO tonight. All right, coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight showdown. So here's the colorful Fight Cavallo translation, Go Horse. Fabricio Verdum, coming up on 40 years old. Remarkable to see this man realize a UFC heavyweight champion. Was a guy who sat at or near the top of this division for so much time, and then stunning Cain Velasquez back at UFC 188 to unify the UFC heavyweight titles. Fabricio Verdum under the bright lights once again tonight.
Fabricio Verdum is now one of the elite in the UFC's heavyweight division. Although he started out his career as a grappler, his striking has grown to a level where he is absolutely devastating on the feet, and on the ground, he is amongst the best ever.
Well, right now he believes he's the baddest man on the planet. Tonight represents another opportunity to prove it. This is a heavyweight title eliminator. He wins tonight. He is next in line for a shot at the UFC Heavyweight Championship to become the consensus baddest man on the planet. 15 minutes or fewer away from a heavyweight title shot if he can get the job done tonight.
This guy is taking shots to the jaw that would put many fighters unconscious and pressed forward as if nothing happened. His chin is legendary.
Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. More than 5 years apart, with some differences in height and a similar reach. All right, now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a Muay Thai kickboxer and jiu-jitsu fighter, holding a professional record of 38 wins, 15 losses, and 1 draw. He stands 64 inches tall, weighing in at 231 pounds. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California, USA, Fabricio Cavallo Verdum. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the right corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 18 wins, 1 loss. He stands 6 feet 1 inches tall, weighing in at 243 pounds. Fighting out of Bushmills, Northern Ireland, Big Daddy. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Dan Mergliotta.
Dan Mergliotta, your referee.
Ready? You ready?
Here we go. All right, so here we go, early round 1. The heavyweight division is wide open, but this young man is looking to close it up tonight. This is his first contender's fight. If he wins this fight tonight, he will get a shot to become the baddest man on the planet. Dana White has all but guaranteed that a win for this young man tonight will mean... Oh! Huge right hand! This could be it! Back to the feet! Oh, he might be out.
Excellent movement and transitions here on the ground. Staying busy. Armbar, armbar. Turns the hips. He's going to sit back. Look at this, though. Oh! Oh, this is not good at all. Oh, my God! Great job in getting this fight to the ground quickly and getting an early submission.
Yeah, so how about that, Joe? We can barely tell people what color the trunks are on these fighters, and we get the submission win. So not a lot of wasted time. He got the takedown early, and the submission came soon thereafter. Great effort, great technique here tonight.
And here's the end of the fight. And one more time from this angle, we can see that armbar locked in tight for the tap. And one more time, nice technique here on this submission.
So there he is, your winner by submission. That could hold up as one of the better subs of the year. Near perfect execution tonight. The official decision is in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliata has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 33 seconds of the very first round, declaring the winner by tap out due to an armbar, Fabricio
Well, don't tell Cavallo Fabricio Verdum that he has passed his prime. The Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt getting it done yet again. We've obviously seen some major strides made in his striking over the last several years under Rafael Cordeiro. And Verdum proving tonight that he can maybe get that UFC heavyweight title back if he can perform the way he did tonight. Certainly feel like... And now...
Ready? Are you ready?
And at long last, we are underway here at the Bell Center in Montreal, Quebec. All right, so here we go, early round one. The heavyweight division is wide open, but this young man is looking to close it up tonight. This is his first contenders fight. If he wins this fight tonight, he will get a shot to become the baddest man on the planet. Dana White has all but guaranteed that a win for this young man tonight will mean a shot at the UFC heavyweight championship. And certainly a powerful guy early. We'll see if he can get off to a good start tonight. Orthodox for much of the fight. He's going southpaw here, Joe. All right, so here we go with round one, and you gotta be mindful of those overhand punches if you're his opponent. You know it's a big part of his game plan every time. Oh!
He's in big, big trouble.
Takedown is not there. Right on the button.
Both men landing in that exchange.
2 minutes have gone by here, round one.
Hurt him with that uppercut.
Lands. The left hook hits home.
Double underhooks. And he transitions to his back. Looking for the choke, gets the arm into the neck, pulls him down to the ground. He might get it here, look at this. This could be it. He might be forced to tap. This choke is getting tighter and tighter. That's it, that's it.
Will do it.
And here's the end.
Bruce Buffer now has... And here we go. All right, so here we go, early round one. The heavyweight division is wide open, but this young man is looking to close it up tonight. This is his first contenders fight. If he wins this fight tonight, he will get a shot to become the baddest man on the planet. Dana White has all but guaranteed that a win for this young man tonight will mean a shot at the UFC. Oh!
This could be it right here.
Oh, he might be out. Wow, what a kick.
He's teeing off with some vicious shots.
Lands a big right hand early.
Look at this, takedown. Oh, look at that. Oh, armbar. He's looking for the mounted triangle here. And what he wants to do is, he wants to pin one of his opponent's arms down, throw his leg behind his opponent's head, then take that leg, put the ankle behind the back of his knee, secure the position, sit up. He's tapping. That's it. We got him. Great job in establishing that.
All right, let's go inside the octagon now. And we are underway here at the Bell Center in Montreal, Quebec. All right, so here we go, early round one. The heavyweight division is wide open, but this young man is looking to close it up tonight. This is his first contenders fight. If he wins this fight tonight, he will get a shot to become the baddest man on the planet. Dana White has all but guaranteed that a win for this young man tonight will mean a shot at the UFC heavyweight championship, and certainly a powerful guy early. We'll see if he can get off to a good start tonight.
attacks him.
Man, Joe, he continues to leave that head open. His opponent's got to be salivating at this point in time. That jab has been there all night. You got to get that head off the center line.
They have started this fight off with a brawl.
And he connects there, Joe.
He's doing a great job of blocking things here.
Doom gets the single leg takedown.
Oh, and reversed.
And he switches his stance yet again. Oh, Joe, that cut is getting worse. Rated R, looking nasty now.
He got tagged there.
Midway through round one. Establishing the jab here.
He's orthodox now.
Verdum gets caught with that punch. Not the easiest guy in the world to hit, but he got caught there. Double underhooks in the clinch. There he goes, Joe. Good transition as he moves to his back. Taken down by Verdum.
They're in the north-south position here. Excellent movement on the ground here, constantly moving, constantly staying busy. Back to over-under. He pummels under, and now he's got double underhooks. And he gets to his back. He's got his back, he's got the choke.
He might get a finish here.
This choke is getting very tight. He might have to tap any second now. He got it, he got it. Nicely done. And here's the end of the fight.
Bruce Buffer has the official Here we go. All right, so here we go, early round one. The heavyweight division is wide open, but this young man is looking to close it up tonight. This is his first contenders fight. If he wins this fight tonight, he will get a shot to become the baddest man on the planet. Dana White has all but guaranteed that a win for this young man tonight will mean a shot at the UFC Heavyweight Championship, and certainly a powerful guy early. We'll see if he can get off to a good start tonight.
Nice sweep. This is it, he's gonna roll for the knee bar. One arm goes through, he grabs the leg. He's rolling into that knee bar, locked in very tight.
Oh, we're getting a finish here.
That submission on the leg looks very tight. That's it.
There it is.
And here's the end.
And well, it's one of the loudest venues in all of mixed martial arts as we get underway here at the Bell Center in Montreal. All right, so here we go, early round one. The heavyweight division is wide open, but this young man is looking to close it up tonight. This is his first contenders fight. If he wins this fight tonight, he will get a shot to become the baddest man on the planet. Dana White has all but guaranteed that a win for this young man tonight will mean a shot at the UFC Heavyweight Championship. Certainly a powerful guy early. We'll see if he can get off to a good start tonight. Switching stances here.
There he goes. Now he's teeing off.
Joe, your thoughts on what we might see here early?
Verdum has some excellent kicks. It's one of the best weapons in his arsenal.
And he connects with the punch there.
Yeah, and here he goes again. He's orthodox now. Look at that, right to the temple.
Oh, Verdum's lower jaw now, Joe, starting to show some signs of swelling. Splits the guard and connects with the punch.
Very good job of timing these punches.
Nice kick there by Verdum.
Oh, he got hurt! A huge barrage of strikes. He kept coming and finally landed one big bomb for the knockout.
Yeah, Joe, I'm not sure if that's the way he drew it up, but a huge result for him here tonight as he gets the win by way of knockout, and that's about as good a one-strike finish as we've seen here in the UFC in recent memory. I'm not even sure the opponent saw it coming, so a big, big win for him here tonight.
And here's a different angle on it.
And there he is, all smiles. What a huge knockout he turned in here tonight. That is one they'll be talking about for some time. Now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Stop to this contest at 1 minute, 46 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Big Daddy.
So just the way he drew it up here tonight, what a monumental moment and knockout to get his hand raised here tonight. He kept the judges out of it. He has certainly set himself up for a major opportunity here moving forward. But you can be sure tonight is about this knock.
We're focused on accuracy. I really want to see good punches. There we go, touch him up. Great job. Nice job, just like that. Beautiful speed.
Fighters fight for many different reasons. Some do it for the fame, others do it for the money. Eventually, all of that fades away. Yet going down in the history books as a UFC champion is something no one can ever take. It's proof that for a moment in time, out of all the fighters in your weight class, you were the best in the world. It's the culmination of all your hard work, the fulfillment of a dream. Tonight is your chance to take that gold belt and hear Bruce Buffer say, "And new." That kind of glory lasts forever.
All right, coming up next, a matchup to determine the baddest man on the planet. The UFC heavyweight title is on the line. Well, this man is 25 minutes or fewer away from forever being branded a UFC heavyweight champion and one of the baddest men on the planet. The division has been wide open, but this guy has had to pay his dues, put together the requisite win streak, and now the matchmakers have no choice but to give him a UFC heavyweight title shot. And a lot of people think he can get the job done here tonight, Joe. I guess we'll find out here in short order.
This is his first world championship fight, a real milestone, a real pressure situation for him. The amount of training and preparation that he has done over his entire life will culminate in this one evening. He is the #1 contender to the title, and if he wins, he will be the champion of the world.
All right, so here he is making his way to the octagon for another heavyweight title defense. This has been the baddest man on the planet now for several years, and he has taken on all comers more often than not, leaving them twitching on the canvas, knockout power for days. The question is tonight, with a challenge like this, can he walk out the way he came in as the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world?
The champion headed to the cage right now is in the groove. He is in his prime right now. His training for this bout has been perfect. He believes he has a solid game plan, and he's ready to step in here and retain his title. He is well prepared for this contest.
Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. So a more than 5-year gap between these two fighters when it comes to the age. Some differences in height and reach. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. When the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Yves Lavigne. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 19 wins, 1 loss. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 243 pounds. Fighting out of Bushmill. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a wrestler, holding a professional record of 22 wins, 2 losses. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 240 pounds. Fighting out of Independence, Ohio. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting.
All right, here we go. UFC heavyweight title is on the line. All right, so here we go, early round 1. This heavyweight title continues to change hands. Will we get a new champion tonight? With the #1 contender, this is his first title fight in the UFC. Might have taken him longer than some expected, but now here he is. UFC heavyweight title fight. We'll see if he can wrest the belt away from the heavyweight champion. Straight punch is good. Joe, your thoughts on what we'll see in this matchup tonight?
One thing to keep an eye out for from Stipe Miocic in this fight is his utilization of the elbow strike. Very fond of that technique.
That landed. Miocic gets caught with that punch. Not the easiest guy in the world to hit, but he got caught there.
He's keeping busy here, connecting with a lot of punches.
Single leg takedown, and now is where things could get really interesting. Oh, that punch will count, landed flush. Nice outside leg kick there. Pretty good straight punch for him there, Joe. We march on, 3 minutes to go.
Oh, he hurt him. He clipped him
on his feet.
He's got to be careful here. He's in trouble. The champ is rocked. He's in deep trouble. He's trying to hang on and keep his title. Really swung for the fences with that hook, but misses.
Oh, how about the output?
Oh, he nailed him. He's in big, big trouble.
Just over 2 minutes to go in what has been a furious round one. Uppercut attempt here. Nice job defensively there by Miocic. Split the guard beautifully there. Oh, working hard here against the fence. We'll see if he can get the takedown.
That one hurt.
Oh, just out of range with that punch attempt. How about that shin? Oh, he left his head wide open to absorb that straight hand. He has shown a vulnerability here by leaning in right into his opponent's range. That knee might have landed there. Another nice knee there. Miocic has got the over-under now.
He lands a knee here.
Oh, good work with the knees here by the heavyweight Miocic. Oh, and there is that patented head kick.
Good defense there.
And both guys. Whoa!
He's clearly hurt.
Now goes in and secures the takedown.
Back to his feet again. Amazing. He's feinting with that punch, showing that punch.
Connects with the punch there.
Nice kick to the body, shin to the gut.
Second round, straight ahead.
Catch your breath. Breathe. Listen, you can do this now. I want you to go down and put your combination straight down the middle. I need more of that. I want...
Here we see some high-level striking. Great accuracy on that punch. And here, a perfectly placed punch results in a knockdown. And here's a devastating punch that results in a knockdown.
The lovely Brittany Palmer getting the round one assignment. All right, here we go with round two.
Nice. Oh! He hurt him. Oh, he nailed him.
Back to the feet.
Beautiful accuracy on the right hand for the victory.
Yeah, Joe, beautiful shot to end the fight right there. It couldn't have landed much more flush than it did, and I'm not even sure the opponent saw it coming, quite frankly. So, near perfect execution on the strike that ultimately results in the KO here tonight.
Let's go to a different angle. Check it out again. Ba-boom!
So the celebration is on for the UFC heavyweight champion of the world, the baddest man on the planet, and your winner, yes, by knockout here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Leving has called a stop to this contest at 17 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Big Daddy.
Well, he's been talking about those two words throughout fight week, and new UFC champion. He completes the mission here tonight, and you can see the emotion spilling over. Absolutely incredible what this fighter was able to accomplish, and it is going to take a special performance to dethrone the new UFC champion of the world.
Hey everyone, I'm Megan O'Leary, and it's time for your UFC Minute. The MMA world is buzzing about that incredible performance this past weekend in the main event. Last weekend at Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey, it was a night to remember for the mixed martial artist whose story has captured the imagination of fans around the globe as he fought the fight of his life when it mattered the most. When the dust settled, Bruce Buffer said, "And new." And he was crowned UFC heavyweight champion of the world thanks to a memorable referee stoppage. That's it for today. Stay tuned for your next UFC Minute, and I'll see you at the fights.